First half. Michigan needs a win to keep pace with Michigan State and get back into a tie for first place. Burnett's front end of the 1-and-1 earns him a second. And it's not like Rutgers is getting just 2 monster performances from their future NBA lottery picks. Harper and Bailey each have 9. They've been efficient, but Rutgers has played 10 guys. 8 have scored. Second one, also a swish. Michigan within 5, 44-39. Danny Wolf replaces Trey Donaldson. So we see that big front line again. Golden, Wolf, and Cheddar, who played about 7 minutes together at Nebraska, joined by Kaysen and Burnett in a zone defense. Acuff to Bailey. Skip it errantly off the fingertips of Oboli. Low block left. Turnover. And it's Michigan's ball after the media timeout. Scarlet Knights scorching from the floor. 70%. They lead Michigan here at Chrysler. 44-39. This is Wolverines basketball from Learfield.
Experiencing a Wolverines game is a lot like life. We honor traditions. We shed tears for a loss, but also for a win. And every time we step on the court, it's a chance for greatness. Farm Bureau Insurance sees the connection and is a proud supporter of University of Michigan athletics. From financial security to a helping hand, Farm Bureau understands the experience matters. Find an agent who can protect what matters to you.
Wolverine basketball and great beers go together like an alley-oop and slam dunk. Founders Brewing Company is a proud sponsor of Michigan athletics and has been brewing up high-quality, highly rated beers like All Day IPA, Michigan Pilsner, and their new Mortal Bloom right here in Michigan for over 25 years. Whether you're cheering from your couch or at Chrysler Center, these beers are perfect to celebrate every Michigan win all season long. Learn more about Founders community involvement and where to find your go-to game day beer at foundersbrewing.com.
The tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports. And we've got you covered on SiriusXM College Sports Radio. There's complete coverage of every major conference, plus live games and 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now and see offer details at SiriusXM.com/collegesportsradio25.
Ann Arbor has a goal to reach 100% renewable energy by 2030, and DTE is committed to helping the city get there. Between DTE's wind and solar projects and local participation in My Green Power, we're already 30% of the way there. Join thousands of your neighbors who are using My Green Power to reduce their carbon footprint and support Michigan-made renewable energy. Learn more at migreenpower.com. Together, we can power a sustainable future.
Wolverines trying to slow down this red-hot Rutgers offense. 44-39 Scarlet Knights, 3:51 to play first half. Terry, Rutgers 70% overall, and now 5 of 10 from 3, that's 50%.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to get up and challenge them right now, and I told you can't allow the outliers in this game to become a factor, and right now, even with Dylan Harper, he pick and chooses his spots because he's just that good of a player, but he gets others involved, and it's paying off for the Rutgers team.
At Jimmy John's, every day we prep for 6 hours, baking bread, slicing all natural meats and fresh veggies, putting together the perfect sandwich in just 30 seconds. Order today at jimmyjohns.com and enjoy. Michigan with that big front line of Cheddar, Wolf, and Golden, along with Kaysen in the ball handler right now, Namari Burnett. Center circle, LJ Kaysen gets it. Rutgers with the 2 stars, Harper and Bailey, with also Acuff, Oboli, and Davis. Right side Cheddar, shot fake, kind of barrels into Harper. Touch pass inside Golden, goes into a double team. Banks misses, but earns a couple of free throws. Both Bailey and Acuff converge there. Foul goes on the former of the two, and the freshman Ace Bailey, number 1 on him, team 9th. Boy, there have been a lot of fouls now. 16 total as Golden earns 2 free throw tosses.
Yeah, well, you can't get away from the honey hole if you're Michigan. I mean, throwing that ball into Vlad Golden has paid dividends, and it's something you got to continue to do. I think if this game is to be won by Michigan, it's going to have to be down on the defensive end.
Golden, a career-high 72% from the line, knocks down the first. Wolverines cut it to 4, 44-40. 3:29 to carry first half. A win, and Michigan is tied for first place in the Big Ten standings. Rutgers still hasn't locked in its spot for Indianapolis. Right now, if they lose this one, they'd be tied for the last spots in that tournament. Golden makes both. 3-point Michigan deficit. Golden, the second Wolverine to double figures, with Will Cheddar the only one ahead of him. 2 more at a dozen. Jamichael Davis into the forecourt for Rutgers. Zone look again for Michigan defensively. Left side Acuff takes a 3. Rainmaker banks it home. The second Rutgers bank 3 of the game. Quickly other side, Kaysen bad pass intercepted Davis. Almost loses the handle. Feeds Acuff, shot fake. Steps to the right, shoots another 3. That one swirls home without the use of a window. It's 50-41 Rutgers inside of 3 minutes left first half.
Yeah, I just can't understand these long passes, telegraph passes, and Michigan just getting themselves in a hole.
Wolf spinning to the right block. Inside Kaysen leans in. Banks misses but gets fouled by Harper. So Harper's first. Michigan in the double bonus now as LJ Kaysen earns 2 free throws where he's 90% on the year. I mean, the bank threes, those are tough breaks, but even if you take those out, Rutgers would be leading. And that second 3, Terry, just can't happen there.
No, I can't. I mean, and Rutgers is very efficient. I told you I would be looking at points off turnovers. 6 turnovers by Michigan, 12 points by Rutgers. I mean, they're very efficient with taking those turnovers and turning them into points.
Kaysen misses the first one strong. So still 50-41. Scarlet Knights with their largest lead. Second for LJ is a swish. Donaldson returns. Burnett leaves. 50-42 Rutgers. 2:45 left first half. And we are just a few points away from seeing more in this first half than we saw all Monday night in Lincoln. Left side Acuff lobs it toward Bailey. Catches it free throw line. Turns, shoots, and scores. It's 52-42. 94 combined points in this first half. It was 95 in Lincoln on Monday.
Yeah, Michigan might be in a zone, but you got to get your hands up in the zone. I mean, I was always taught to wave your hands around.
Golden drives by Oboli, jams over him with a left hand, taking it down the left side of the lane. Wolverines finally convert on a dunking opportunity. 52-44 Rutgers, 2 minutes left before halftime.
Yeah, well, Michigan's not having a problem scoring the basketball. As I said, you're shooting a little bit over 50%, but you're just not stopping.
Here's a drive by Harper, and he stuffs it over a couple of Wolverines with a tomahawk, right-handed, right baseline. 54-44, left pocket rebuttal 3. Wolf barely grazes the right side of the rim. Rebound Harper, lobs ahead Acuff. 1-2 dribbles, now peels it back out left corner. Jumping past Harper, whips it cross court. Davis wide open from here to Piscataway, and he missed it short, but a one-hop rebound, tap back out Harper a 3. That one misses. Third chance Oboli. Here's Bailey at the point. Shut off left elbow, recoils out. 1:20 left first half. 54-44 Rutgers. Left side Acuff, left alone, bobbles, regathers, shoots the 3, knocks it down. Scarlet Knights 8 of 15 from downtown, and Rutgers has a 57-44 lead with 1:11 to play in the first half.
Stunning. I mean, with all at stake, you know, I don't know if the pressure is getting to Michigan based on what's at stake coming down the road, but you got to have that old adage. You got to take one game at a time and worry about what's here. You can't worry about ratings or, you know, what's your percentage on beating Rutgers, and this might be the worst team. Well, they're playing like the best team right now. So
they're playing like they got 2 top 5 picks and a young man in Tyson Acuff who's coming back home, the 5th-year grad student from Detroit who played his high school ball at Cass Tech, who now has 4 games against Michigan in his career, 2 at EMU, 2 here with Rutgers, and he's been double figures in all of them. And this year he's only averaging 5 points a ball game. So Dusty May called a timeout. 57-44, Rutgers its largest lead, 1:11 to play first half.
Yeah, he can't be happy at all. I mean, you get in a zone defense and guys are driving to the basket and dunking. I mean, a zone defense is to
Off the inbound, Wolf almost loses it on a pass from Donaldson. Trey able to run it down and get it back to Wolf, who brings it into the forecourt. Left side Donaldson, skip it in, Golden catches, big scores, counted, and a foul. And that's number 2 on Ace Bailey. So we'll see if Michigan can muster some sort of momentum. But Terry, you've said it all half. The problem hasn't been over here on the offensive end. Michigan shooting 54% from the floor.
Yeah, if you're shooting 54%, you should win most of your games. But
you certainly shouldn't be down 11.
Right.
So with a minute left, Golden at the line. Shoots it up, knocks it down. It's a 10-point deficit. Michael Davis strolls into the forecourt here. And really now they're trying to go for a 1-for-1 because there's about 30 seconds to try to shave off before the shot clock goes dark. Right side Harper, push past Martini. Left pocket, it's Acuff. Leans in, floats, had it partially blocked by Donaldson, deflects its way to Wolf. Near sideline Trey, galloping left to right, Euros in the lane. Double clutch, throw on a pass over to Vlad Golden for the jam. And the Wolverines cut it to 8, 57-49, 27 seconds left first half. Timeout, Steve Peichel and Rutgers. Well, there are NBA prospects aplenty in this game. And Terry, we got a game that may be more fitting for Little Caesars Arena than Chrysler Center, huh?
Yeah, you might be.
Get Mark and Rick on the call for this one, huh?
Yeah, man, I tell you what, it's a lot of scouts here in the building together. And I tell you what,
they can't like the defense.
They can't like the defense at all. But, I mean, if you want to see players get up and down and play offense, this is the place to be.
So there's about a second game clock to shot clock differential. Both teams have used that use it or lose it timeout. 57-49 Rutgers. Scarlet Knights, their free throw or field goal percentage is down to 68%.
Okay.
And they're 8 of 15 from deep. Now, 2 have been aided by the glass. But even if you take those out, it's 40% from 3 and about 65% from the floor. When you're shooting this hot, sometimes you might be able to make one from behind the backboard. Wolverines come out defensively with Donaldson, Kaysen, Wolf, Burnett, and Golden. Harper, Bailey, Davis, Acuff, and Martini counter for the red-clad Scarlet Knights. 14 and 14 on the year. Donaldson pestering Harper near the center line. Shot clock down to 12. Martini looking to help out, and a foul on Trey Donaldson. Larry Oglesby says that it was up near the face, and it's a 1-and-1 for Harper, who shoots 76%. Huh. For Donaldson, it's his first. Boy, they show the replay. There have been a lot of whistles in this half, so it's sticking with that trend. Harper, who did not play in the first meeting, the southpaw shoots it up there. And it rolls out, rebound Golden. Michigan fans saying, ball don't lie. Near sideline, Donaldson with 6 seconds. Angles to the left wing with 4. Picks up his bounce. No look feed past the grasp of Golden. Out of bounds with 1.7 left. And Michigan with its 7th turnover. The first 6 have yielded 12 Rutgers points. And if this one does, Dusty May might have quite a conversation with his team in that halftime locker room. As Davis inbounds baseline left, one-arm pass, lofting, caught by Bailey, poked away, picked it back up, shoots it, banks it out! It hit the backboard, front of the rim, hit the window again, then the front rim a second time. And my goodness, that almost fell too. 57-49 Rutgers. Let's visit with Drew Williamson. Here's Terry Mills.
Yeah, Coach Williamson, this Rutgers team came in shooting 68% from the field in this game, 8 for 15 from 3, and 22 of those points have been in the paint. I know you went a little man, a little zone to zone. How do we slow this team down?
We tried to mix it up with them. They got in a good rhythm early in the game, and like I said, just getting the easy layups. And we have to be more physical and have a more presence in the paint, contesting shots. But then we went zone and we gave their best three-point shooters threes. So we just have to be more sound defensively in the second half.
Yeah, do you like the looks that you're getting? You seem like you're punching and being down low and getting good results. I feel like we're doing enough offensively to win this ball game. It's just got to be done on the defensive end.
Yeah, we're going to have to buckle down on the defensive end and continue to take these open looks. The game plan was to try to get it inside to Vlad and Danny. So I thought we did a good job on the offensive end with that. But as I said, we have to buckle down on the other end of it.
I appreciate it, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Thank you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Drew. Thanks, Terry. Michigan down 57-49. You heard all the numbers from Terry there. 68% for Rutgers from the floor. In the first meeting, the Scarlet Knights scored 63 total points on 33% shooting. Today, 57 in the first half on 68. We'll have the halftime show anchored by Rob Joyce when we come back. Michigan down 8. This is Wolverines basketball from Learfield.
At Greenleaf Trust, we're prepared to help you win. Our clients, having achieved financial success in their own endeavors, come to us not for what they already know, but rather to benefit from our considerable expertise. With a nearly 100% client retention rate and specialized wealth management disciplines, Greenleaf Trust's Michigan-rooted team helps clients play the long game from one generation to the next. A brighter future begins at greenleaftrust.com.
Go blue, go long, go 5.5% ABV, go sparkling citrus and real liquor, go gluten-free and full flavor, go with the drink that's the fastest growing spirits brand in the world 2023 and is unlike anything you've had before. Go with the Finnish long drink, a drink that goes with cheering on the maize and blue unlike any other spirits brand out there. Long Drink, proud sponsor of Michigan Athletics. 5.5% alcohol by volume, gin with natural flavors. Copyright 2024, The Long Drink Company, Carmel, Indiana. Please enjoy responsibly.
This is your home for the Hometown Call, the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Madame Giselle senses a change in your future.
Is it a promotion?
I see a door opening.
Ooh, to a corner office?
There's a creature. Beady eyes, lots of hair.
Is it my boss, Dave?
No, raccoons everywhere. Your RV door is open, and they're chewing everything.
Not a problem. I'm covered by Progressive. Do you see a bigger paycheck?
Customize your coverage with Progressive's Pest Damage Protection and be prepared for the unexpected. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pest Damage Protection available for RVs less than 6 years old. $250 deductible applies to any claim. Welcome to the Michigan Basketball Halftime Show. Analysis, highlights, and stats from the first 20 minutes are on the way. Now, here's your host, Rob Joyce.
Well, Monday's script flipped on its head at the half. Here tonight at Chrysler Rutgers, 57, Michigan 49. Time to look back at the opening 20 minutes. A good offensive start for Michigan. Made 3 of its first 5 shots offensively to take a quick lead, 8-5 at the initial media timeout. Dominant inside early. 12 of their first 14 points came in the paint. Went through a stretch in which they made 4 straight shots, led by as many as 7 early on, 14-7. But Rutgers red hot shooting, especially the final 15 or so minutes of the half. The complete opposite of Monday. It was 20-17 Michigan at the under 12 timeout. Both teams about 55% shooting at this point, and it only went up from there, especially for the visitors, who went through a stretch of 9 straight makes to regain the lead.
And Wolf, a bad skip pass toward Burnett, intercepted. Up ahead, Davis jams it over Wolf, and a foul. And Dusty May not pleased with that decision from Danny Wolf. Behind the play for an and one and a go-ahead jam for Rutgers.
Part of an 8-0 Scarlet Knights run included a second turnover for touchdown right after that and one. 9 minutes to halftime, it was 27-23, and that's when the offense really picked up. Wolverines the next 5 briefly took the lead back on a Trey Donaldson 3, but few stops defensively. 7 minutes left. It was 32-30 Scarlet Knights. The seesaw began. Michigan the lead, Rutgers the lead, Wolverines the lead back, thanks to a man off the bench.
Center line, Donaldson off the inbound to Cheddar. Dials up from straight up and deep, and he knocks it down again. A dozen for Will Cheddar early. Michigan seesaws back in front, 35-34, 6:18 left first half.
But then the shots ever so briefly stopped going in for Michigan, and that's all Rutgers needed to go on another run and ultimately not relinquish the lead. 7 straight inside of 70 seconds, seemingly out of nowhere, gave them a 41-35 lead, 5 minutes to go. Rutgers over 70% shooting at this point. Final media timeout, it was 44-39, and the Scarlet Knights just seemingly never cooled off.
Left side, Acuff takes a three. Rainmaker banks it home. The second Rutgers bank three of the game. Quickly other side, Kaysen bad pass intercepted Davis. Almost loses the handle, feeds Acuff, shot fake, steps to the right, shoots another three. That one swirls home without the use of a window. It's 50-41 Rutgers inside of 3 minutes left first half. Left side, Acuff, left alone, bobbles, regathers, shoots the three, knocks it down. Scarlet Knights 8 of 15 from downtown, and Rutgers has a 57-44 lead with 1:11 to play in the first half.
Shot 68% in the first half. Michigan shot 57% itself, and the Wolverines face an 8-point halftime deficit. It's 57-49. Now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield. (57-49) Scarlet Knights to the break. We'll tell you what else is happening around the sports world after this as you listen to Wolverine basketball from Learfield.
Champion Circle is the preeminent name, image, and likeness collective supporting University of Michigan student athletes. Help Champion Circle empower Wolverine student athletes through NIL by joining the Everybody In for Michigan campaign. Our goal is to reach over 100,000 Michigan fans to help ensure that Michigan remains at the forefront of college athletics. For more on the Everybody In for Michigan campaign, head to championscircleufm.com. Champion Circle, proud partner of University of Michigan Athletics.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Progressive, insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water, see how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
It's Ford Truck Month, and we're celebrating 48 years as America's best-selling trucks. Whether you use your F-150 truck for work or recreation, every feature is engineered for a specific goal to help you make easy work out of the hardest jobs while providing exceptional comfort and style. Right now, AZ Plan customers who trade in their vehicle can lease a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Crew for $399 a month for 24 months, with $2,569 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Payment includes $1,000 RCO cash and $3,500 Open Trade Assist. Offer ends March 3rd. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. Get to your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers during Truck Month and take advantage of this $399 F-150 lease offer before it ends. Think Ford first.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Michigan. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Michigan and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Michigan.
Michigan trails Rutgers at the break 57-49. Time now for another check of scores. Quiet eye on the sports world. However, big hockey game going on down in Columbus. Michigan opening up the final weekend of the regular season at Ohio State, coming down to the wire under 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Tied at 1. Both goals came in the second period. Michigan starts the weekend in 4th place in the Big Ten. The top 4 seeds get home ice to start the Big Ten tournament. The top 3 seeds are locked up. Michigan can finish no higher than 4th. Right now, sit in 4th, 1 point behind Penn State, so could use the extra point should that game go to overtime. No other games in the Big Ten on the men's basketball side tonight, so quick look at the standings after Michigan State stunned Maryland last night with a 60-foot buzzer beater. Wolverines need to win once again to keep pace with the Spartans. Race for 4th place heating up. There's a 3-way tie for 4th right now. Purdue, Maryland, UCLA. One of those teams would get a double bye if those standings were to hold. 2 would get a double bye. 1 would play on Thursday. Big game tomorrow night. Boilermakers host UCLA. There's a race to avoid at the bottom heating up as well, involving a game tomorrow, Northwestern and Iowa. Those 2 teams part of a 4-way tie in which 3 would play Wednesday, 1 would miss out
on the Big Ten tournament. Locally, Red Wings fall to the Blue Jackets 5-2. Again, through 20 minutes in our game, it's Rutgers 57, Michigan 49. Brian, look at the first half numbers next. This is Wolverine basketball from Learfield.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
John Jansen here. We cover all things Michigan athletics on our podcast channel, MGO Blue Podcasts with John Jansen. In the Trenches, presented by Meyer, focuses on all things Michigan football, including exclusive interviews, game previews, and post-game episodes. Defend the Block highlights both men's and women's basketball programs, and Conquering Heroes keeps you in the loop on every team in Ann Arbor. Search MGO Blue Podcasts with John Jansen wherever you get your podcast. That's MGO Blue Podcasts with John Jansen.
An offensive barrage from both sides here through 20 minutes, but the better one from Rutgers. The visitors shooting 68%. They lead Michigan 57-49. We are at halftime. First half stats brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. Scarlet Knights buoyed by a trio at an even 11 points. Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, two of the top prospects in the country as true freshmen. And Tyson Acuff, the Caz-Tech product, the Detroit native, he is 4 of 6 shooting, 3 of 4 from downtown. Also, a couple of starters with solid first half numbers. Jeremiah Williams has 8, and Lathan Somerville has added 7 for a Scarlet Knights team that's 8 of 15 from deep, 7 of 9 from the line, and they have converted 7 Michigan turnovers into 12 points. Michigan offensively has been pretty solid, 57% overall, and they're 14 of 17 inside the arc. Lad Golden, a big part of that. He leads all scorers with 17, 7 of 9 shooting, 4 rebounds in his 17 minutes of action. Will Cheddar has added 12 points. Those two, 29 of Michigan's 49 points on 11 of 14 shooting combined. Everybody else, 20 points, 6 of 16 from the floor. The best scorer of that bunch, Namari Burnett, 6 points and 2 assists. Michigan playing 8 deep. Everyone has scored. Wolverines without Reuben Jones for a second consecutive game due to illness. Roddy Gale Jr. got the start, picked up 2 fouls early, just 2 points and 2 rebounds in 8 minutes of action. Those are your first half stats brought to you by your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. Think Ford first. Terry's first half thoughts, then the start of the second half next. Michigan trailing Rutgers 57-49 at the break. This is Wolverines basketball from Learfield.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32.
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Libman makes a difference. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. The Libman Mop Crew makes sure the hardwood is clean and safe for the players every game at Chrysler Center. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are proudly family-made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our whole lineup and for a store locator. That's Libman.com. Libman, the official hardwood floor care provider of the Michigan Wolverines.
57-49, Rutgers in front of Michigan. Moments away from the second half, and we're welcoming you back to the game brought to you by Founders Brewing Company. Terry Mills, this was a completely different sport than what we saw on Monday in Michigan's 49-46 win, 57-49 at the half. Your key takeaways.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, if Michigan's going to win this game, it's going to have to be done on the defensive end. They've got to get connected and get up and make these players uncomfortable right now. I think Rutgers is way too comfortable with shooting the basketball, too much airspace in between them. So I'd like to say, like Steve Max just said, Simon says play some defense. How about that?
Oh, Steve Max, maybe the best halftime entertainment. He was outstanding per usual. Simon says, let's bring you to the second half. That welcome brought to you by Founders Brewing Company. It's not a Michigan game day without a Michigan-made beer. Founders Brewing Company, proud sponsor of Michigan Athletics. Welcome to Craft. We'll see if that halftime humor sparks the fans a little bit here. Not a sellout, but a good showing, and another very strong Maze Rage turnout for the annual pool party. Thinking of Jordan Poole, former Wolverine, now with the Wizards. Rutgers starts with the basketball here in the second half with their starting five of Harper, Bailey, Williams, Grant, and Somerville. Right side, it's a lean and an alley-oop free throw line from Somerville to Grant. And Rutgers picks up right where they left off, 59-49 Scarlet Knights. Michigan starting grouping out there inside Golden, buries into Harper, and he picks up the foul. Low on the left, so Harper's second, first for the Scarlet Knights, and a foul is on the floor, so they're going to say it is a shooting foul. Boy, I think that's a bit of a break for Michigan as Golden heads to the free throw line where he's 72% and 3 of 3 today.
Yes, it is. But this is how you cut back into the lead right now, because eventually with this 10-point lead, the clock will get against you. So would it stop? Let's capitalize.
First one up and pure from Vlad Golden, who paces everybody with 18 on the night. 59-50 Rutgers. Michigan has Donaldson, Burnett, Gale, Golden, and Wolf on the floor. Golden second, too strong. Rebound reeled in right-handed by Rutgers ace Bailey. Scarlet Knights into the forecourt. Michigan, they've taken 17 free throws. They're 13 of 17. They've done what you want offensively, but Rutgers has been scorching offensively themselves. Head of the key, long two, Somerville up and short. Rebound, Vlad Golden yanked it away from Bailey. Near sideline, Gale for Michigan. Skip left corner, shot fake Burnett. Drives left baseline, double clutch bank, no, but a foul. Namari Burnett, he's been intentional about those drives to the buckets here today, and he heads to the free throw line for 2 on the foul by Lathan Somerville.
Yeah, well, let's get in attack mode. We've had a lot of success in that painted area, so it doesn't necessarily have to come from Vlad, who has been dominated in that painted area.
Correction, it was Grant who they gave the foul to. He and Somerville, the two to converge. They call it on the starting 4-man. Burnett at the line where he's 76%. First one swirls out, so Michigan 1 of 3 from the line to start this second half. It has just felt off kilter. Remember, before the Michigan State game, Michigan was unbeaten at home, 1 of 3 power conference teams at that point to be that way. Duke and St. John's the others. Second free throw, rattles home. So Burnett splits the pair, 59-51 Scarlet Knights, 19:09 to play.
Yeah, and you kind of felt like with the homestand that you kind of feel good about yourself, but maybe we did as broadcasters and fans, but got to get these players fired up.
Somerville skips one inside to Bailey, got away with a walk, flips it up free throw line. Somerville leans in, chucks it up there and scores from 8 feet away. Scarlet Knights score again, 61-51 Rutgers. Yeah, the offense improvement has been solid. The defense did not travel from Lincoln. Stolen away by Somerville. Lobs up ahead Williams, and Burnett tips it away and intercepts it. One arm pass Donaldson to Wolf. Bounces inside to Golden. Flips left corner. Burnett a 3. Bullseye. It was not pretty getting there. Michigan was hopscotching around, but Burnett swishes the 3. 61-54. Michigan within 7.
Yeah, man, just when I was saying, what are we doing? I mean, we've probably been one of the teams that haven't capitalized a whole lot on 3-on-2s or when you have the numbers on the break.
Somerville, right block, kick it right wing, Williams off the dribble, into the lane, flutters it up there well short, rebound tip to Donaldson, 3-on-2 for Trey, at the left wing, to Wolf right side, drives in, high banker, hit the right side of the backboard, and angles to the arms of Ace Bailey for Rutgers. Harper zing it in, Somerville reverses, had it blocked, but a foul on Golden. And Lathan Somerville, a really good free throw shooting, big at 84%, who's 3 of 3 today, heads of the line, trying to add that lead to the lead for Rutgers. Yeah. And it was all ball to start from Golden. They might have gotten the body on the back end.
And I just don't know Michigan is probably, I don't know what that stat is, but whenever they have numbers on the break, they don't seem to capitalize at a very high rate.
Somerville's first is a swish. It almost feels like they're in more command and control of the situation in transition when it's even strength.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is.
Second one from Somerville, who has started the last 14 games for Rutgers. Rattles at home. He's averaged 11 a game over the last 3, at 11 now in his 4th. Rutgers up 63-54. Left side, Burnett left alone for another 3. This one too strong. Rebound by Ace Bailey and Rutgers. Bailey up to 6 boards tonight. The star prospect, push pass right corner. Grant dials up a 3, misses it, and the rebound down to Namari Burnett in Michigan. Brings it right to left for the white-clad Wolverines. Burnett lobs Golden at the point. Back to Burnett right side. Fakes a pass inside, dribbles head of the key, flip Wolf, shot fake right wing, steps back, shoots the 3 anyways, off to the right side of the rim, rebound Grant. Boy, Wolf was open to start there. Straight on Harper, crosses over against Burnett. 63-54, Rutgers with the lead, 3 minutes in, second half. Harper chugs his way right of the lane, no good on a jumper, but a follow tap by Somerville, good. 65-54, Rutgers by 11.
Yeah, at some point in time, Michigan's going to finally get it that you've got to put a body on someone.
Great feed, Donaldson into Gale, couldn't finish the finger roll, but he gets bumped and fouled by Dylan Harper, so Harper's third, and the Scarlet Knights already at 3.5, 2 free throws for Gale.
Yeah, when that ball goes up on the glass, you've got to put a body on someone. I don't think we have the team or the makeup of a team that's going to out-jump you, out-athletic jump you. So you got to be fundamentally sound and put a body on someone.
Gale 2 of 2 at the line today. Came in 77%, and he misses the first one. So Michigan is 2 of 5 from the line to start the half. Golden leaves. Will Cheddar, who had 12 first-half points, comes in. Line change for Rutgers. They bring in Zach Martini, Tyson Acuff, and Bryce Dortch out there with their 2 stud freshmen, Harper and Bailey. Gale splits the pair. Michigan pulls it within 10, 65-55, 16:45 left. Michigan needs a win to get back into a tie for first place in the Big Ten with Michigan State. Acuff, base of the block M for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, a 500 team, 14-14. Left baseline Bailey, push pass at the point to Dortch, handoff Harper, playing with 3 fouls. Backpedals against Cheddar, goes to work at the head of the key. Jumping alley-oop pass, it hit the backboard first, bobbled, and a misfire by Dortch. Up ahead, Gale catches, leans in, bangs into Martini, blocking foul called on Martini. Shot no good, but Gale back to the free throw line with Michigan down 10. And hey, even if Michigan keeps missing free throws, if they keep going to the line, you're adding something. Martini's second, and already Rutgers fourth in the first a little bit less than 4 minutes of the half.
Yeah, it was a good heads-up pass to be able to advance the ball, but then you kind of get the feeling like that was dangerous also. It didn't look clean.
They do say it was a foul on the floor. Boy, that was more of a continuation than the one that Michigan got for Golden. Inbound at the point, Cheddar, left pocket, Burnett. Drives in on Acuff, left baseline, spins, might have gotten away with a walk, bang, scores! Counted and a foul! How in the world did Namari Burnett slither that one home on the spin? It's 65-57, Michigan down 8. Namari back to the line for one more.
Yeah, that's just grown man strength down there by Namari.
A nice bounce back game from Burnett after maybe his worst game of the year at Nebraska. 1 of 7 shooting, 4 turnovers. Here today, 4 of 7, 12 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. He's 3 of 4 at the line, where he shoots 76%, rattles that one home, and Michigan's down 65-58. They're +1 in the first almost 4 minutes of this second half, and Dusty May encourages the fans to stand up and cheer. Jamichael Davis jets to the left of the lane. High banker crawls off. Follow jam attempt by Bailey. Goes begging, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's last touch by Rutgers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're not supposed to be first to the basketball on the rim.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a putback that happened to miss, but where were the Wolverines when that ball went up on the glass?
No doubt. Rutgers on the game. They've gobbled up just 4 offensive rebounds. A big improvement for Michigan, but still, that has been a problem at times for Michigan. 65-58, Michigan down 7, 15:54 remaining from Chrysler, and on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
You just slept on it funny. I think it's supposed to be that color. It's probably just something you ate. That'll clear right up with some aloe. Some chicken soup will have you back on your feet in no time. Not sure. But Mom will probably know.
Don't rely on guesswork. For 85 years, Blue Cross has been providing Michiganders with access to the care and resources they need, and will be ready to help for the next 85 years.
You're 60 seconds away from more Michigan basketball. But first, a local break here on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Are you ready to raise your game? Introducing 50 States Vodka, proud sponsor of Michigan Athletics. Born and bred in Chelsea, Michigan, 50 States Vodka is crafted from sweet, organic, non-GMO corn and is gluten-free with 0 additives. That's right, every drop is pure, American-made excellence from the heart of Michigan to your glass. It's time to experience the best vodka around. Make sure you're toasting with 50 States Vodka, the pride of Michigan and the choice of champions. Cheers to victory and pure Michigan spirit with 50 States Vodka. Drink responsibly.
Neighbors help neighbors. That's why when the unexpected happens, floods, fires, or tornadoes hit, Belfour has your back. At Belfour, we are the people who live next door. Faces and names you know, right here in Michigan. For us, the only thing more important than restoring your property is helping you rebuild your life whenever disasters strike. 24/7, 365. Belfour Property Restoration. Your home, your life, our promise. Call 800-800-BELFOR or visit belfour.com.
Wolverines trailing Rutgers 65-58, 15:54 to play. Brian Bush, Terry Mills, Tony Butler, and Rob Joyce with you here today. Michigan outscoring Rutgers 9-8 in the first 4+ minutes, and Damari Burnett, Terry, with 7 of them. Already more in the second half, 7, than he had in the first half, 6.
Yeah, well, he's came out energized right now and needs to understand what's at stake, and I think his teammates need to kind of follow his suit.
So Damari with 7 of Michigan's 9 in this half. He enters this next stint as the Michigan inbounder with Donaldson, Gale, Golden, and Cheddar on the floor. Burnett looking for some help. Has to skip one to Will Cheddar, who swooped in there to save things. As that full court press has befuddled Michigan at times. Burnett into the forecourt, and Michigan can settle into the offense. Down by 7, plenty of time left, 15:42 remaining. Right wing Gale lobs a 50-50 ball, caught by Golden, who got tugged down by Martini. And already 6 team fouls on Rutgers. Here in the first 4 minutes, 22 seconds, Martini picks up foul 2.
Yeah, that was a big collision down there.
And Martini leaves. Lathan Somerville returns. Subscribe to the official podcast of Michigan Athletics, Go Blue Podcasts. You can subscribe on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. That's Go Blue Podcasts. Inbound free throw line, Gale. One dribble, had a shot rejected, deflect out to Donaldson. Catches, passes to Burnett to the right side, and Donaldson again. Shot clock down to 10. Donaldson around a modest Golden screen, pitches it back, right wing. Gale tries a 3. Way off the mark. Rebound, Somerville and Rutgers. Gale now 1 of 25 from deep since the turn of the calendar. In between the circles, Jamichael Davis. For the Scarlet Knights, who are in front 65-58. Michigan has not led since 35-34. Left side, Acuff catches, shoots a 3 off the heel. Rebound loose, picked up by Dortch, but then he hit it off the baseline. It goes to Michigan. But boy, Dortch, Gale didn't really jump up there a ton. No. Dortch did. And Michigan fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, you got to have strong hands. And, I mean, you got to go after the rebound like your life depended on it right now.
Dortch leaves. Bailey returns for Rutgers. A little bit past the 5-minute stage of this second half. Michigan down 7 early second half. Left wing Gale drives in on Bailey. Underhands it to Golden. One dribble, lost the handle, and it's picked up by Somerville. Golden had a clean runway for a jam. Up ahead, Harper all the way. Floats, misses off the glass, but he gets fouled. And that is a potentially 4-point turnaround as Will Cheddar tags Harper, his second foul and the team's second.
Yeah, Vlad just wasn't able to get a good grasp on it. He lost it actually twice, going up.
14:40 on the second half clock. 65-58 Rutgers. And Harper, one of 4 Scarlet Knights in double figures. He has 11. Heads of the line where he's 2 of 3 today and 76% on the year. Shooting toward the Maze Rage and the Michigan Band. First free throw up, and it pops out of there. Hit the front iron, then the back rim. Pops out. Danny Wolf readying to check in. They did not allow him to check in before this free throw, which is up, and also no good. Almost a copy-paste. Rebound, Michigan.
Yeah, what a break by the Wolverines.
Donaldson jogs into the forecourt, kicks left corner. Cheddar, a 3-ball. Rattles out. Rebound secured by Bailey. That sucker was halfway down.
Yeah, good look there by Will Cheddar. He doesn't have any hesitation.
Who had 12 in the first half. His first shot of the second half. Left baseline, Davis fades away, shoots, misses it off the front iron. Burnett soars in for his third rebound today. Burnett turns on the Jets, pauses right baseline, backs down Davis. He spins in, he floats off the glass and scores. Nabari Burnett going deep in the bag tonight. Michigan down 5, 65-60, 6 minutes into the second half.
Nabari showing his game inside and out. Good post move there.
Maybe the loudest Chrysler Center has been in this offensive slugfest. Right corner, Acuff got Burnett up, steps to the left, shoots a 3 and swishes it. And Rutgers is back to 50% from the long line, 9 of 18, 68-60 Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Acuff has been pure, and you need guys like that on your team.
Leads the team with 14. Free throw line, Burnett jump stops in the lane, and he walks with it as he crumbled down to the ground. Lost his footing. Michigan, it's 10th turnover. And it goes back to the Scarlet Knights as Danny Wolf and L.J. Kaysen come in. Roddy Gale Jr. and Vlad Golden leave. Seems like Michigan's made some momentum, Terry, and yet it's been even since the break, 11 apiece. High to the right, Harper with it for Rutgers. 14-14 on the year, 7-10 in the Big Ten, but they've won 2 straight. Somerville lobs it up toward Bailey, and he is fouled on a 33-67 ball. As Trey Donaldson picks up the foul, his second. That one, without the foul, would have been a Michigan turnover forced. Instead, it's an inbound for Rutgers. This is Jeremiah Williams, who just checks in, will be the one to inbound it. He replaces Jamichael Davis. 13-15 on the second half clock, 68-60 Rutgers. Lob up towards Somerville, catches free throw line, face guarded by Cheddar. He vacates center circle Harper, whip it right wing Williams, jumping pass, feed the post Bailey, backing down into a double team. What a bullet pass inside Somerville. Bobbles gets it back, shoots it, and gets fouled by Kaysen. So L.J. Kaysen picks up his second. A ton of whistles on both sides. We've already seen 10 fouls in the first almost 7 minutes of the half. Michigan's fourth. 2 free throws for Somerville.
Yeah, you get the double team on the opposite. L.J. Kaysen has to step up there in the lane and bump that cutter. Got caught down there ball watching down on the baseline.
Somerville 5 of 5 from the line, now 6 of 6. He has 14, tied with Tyson Acuff for the team high for Rutgers, 69-60 Scarlet Knights. Second free throw, also a swish. Back to 10 for the Scarlet Knights, who have led this ball game for 16 game minutes. Press back on for Rutgers. Burnett past the timeline with 2 seconds to spare, and he flips it over right wing Danny Wolf. Wolf crosses over at the free throw line. Skip a pass right baseline. Cheddar floats one up, misses it way too strong. Rebound down to Williams. Lobs ahead Acuff. Had Bailey streaking to the basket, didn't see him. Scarlet Knights settle into their offensive set. Straight on 3, Harper up, and it's off to the left. Rebound, Will Cheddar. Good box out for his first board. Up ahead, left side. Here's Wolf spinning along the baseline. Floats and misses it off the left side of the rim from 2 feet away. Williams the rebound for Rutgers. He dances left of the lane. Jumping past left corner, Acuff. Shot fake, now steps back, left wing 3. Thuds off the heel. Offensive board, Bailey. 1 dribble, still pivoting inside. Underhands at Somerville. Finishes with a 4-footer. It's 72-60 Rutgers. 12:03 left. Donaldson left pocket. Now Wolf left point. Give to a driving Cheddar, who finger rolls it over the front of the rim. Ending a 7-0 Rutgers sprint. 72-62. Michigan down 10, 11:50 remaining.
Yeah, it's lockdown time if you're the Wolverines right now.
I mean, the Scarlet Knights are only 36% from the floor after being close to 70 in the first half, and they've still outscored Michigan by 2 since the break. Right wing, Williams to the free throw line. Slithers, Big Ten logo, just chucks it up there off the heel and no good. Rebound, Danny Wolf, just his third. Up ahead, Cheddar, and it's intercepted on a pass toward Burnett. Harper picked it off. Here come the Scarlet Knights, up 10, 11-17 remaining. Inside the paint, Harper floats and scores. Timeout, Steve Peichel and Rutgers.
Yeah, just when you think Michigan can put something together, that Achilles heel comes back and catches us. Those turnovers are starting to mount up.
Timeout Rutgers, 11:14 to play, 74-62. Scarlet Knights in command of this one right now. We'll pause for a break. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
We asked our team, why did you choose to work for Michigan Medicine? Here are some of their answers.
Being able to interact with patients, offer them hope, and hopefully giving them care that they couldn't receive anywhere else is the biggest thing.
Because it's the best of the best. We have great benefits, we have great leadership.
I love what I do. This is a place where you want to be if you're looking to make change.
To our team, we say, thank you for choosing us. We shape the future of healthcare together at Michigan Medicine.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Wolverines fans, it's time to join the University of Michigan Credit Union, the leaders and best in local banking. We are here to help you stay on top of your game with competitive loan rates and championship service to meet all your financial needs. Access your account with our conveniently located branches and ATMs, 24/7 online banking, and our mobile app. To learn more about our services or find a branch near you, visit umcu.org. UMCU is a proud partner of Michigan Athletics. The University of Michigan Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
14-14 Rutgers, 74, 21-6 Michigan, 62. Why you play the games. The Scarlet Knights, Terry, they've really owned this game since, the midway point of the first half.
Yes, they have. They haven't looked back. And, I talked about worrying about the outliers getting in this game. You got to give Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey a lot of credit. They weren't fortunate to start the game. They allowed their supporting staff to get going, and all of a sudden it started freeing those guys up. And Michigan's got to climb uphill here.
In particular, Lathan Somerville, he already has a new career high with 17. The freshman is 5 of 7 from the floor and 7 of 7 from the line. Michigan, out of the Rutgers timeout, has the basketball. Still have the under-12 media timeout, so the next whistle will be another media stoppage. Donaldson, Kaysen, Gale, Wolf, and Golden on the floor. Donaldson on the right wing, stops, pops a three off the front iron. Rebound reeled in by Harper. Michigan is 4 of 19 from deep. The three-point woes continue. Harper at the base of the block M. Dribbles and crosses over on Gale. Takes it left of the lane. Shoots it up. Somehow popped out of there. Last touch by Kaysen. Not Oboli. Timeout on the floor. No replay assistance on that one with 10:45 to play. Kaysen wanted it. Not coming. 74-62 Rutgers. 10:45 to play here in Ann Arbor and on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Honey, did you pay the rent this month? Because I just received a late notice.
Sorry, what's that?
Wait, are you gambling online again?
Me? No, not at all.
If managing the bills and your betting has become a challenge, self-excluding from online gambling or sports betting might be for you. Learn more at don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board. Have a gambling problem? Call the National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER.
Subscribe to the official podcast home of Michigan Athletics and Go Blue Podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. This is the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Just like your favorite sports team, you need a solid defense to protect your home and business. Whether you're tackling unexpected accidents, fouls, or fumbles, Al Bordeaux Insurance Agency and Michigan-based Frankenmuth Insurance are on your team. Visit Al Bordeaux Insurance Agency today at www.albordeaux.com. That's www.albordeaux.com.
As a team of seasoned experts, we take time to answer questions and understand each home buyer's unique situation. When you begin your home search or are ready to refinance, Ruoff Mortgage is here to help make your dream a reality. Stop by one of our Michigan branches or get started online at ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage Company, Inc., DBA. Ruoff Mortgage is an NCAA corporation. This is not an offer for extension of credit or a commitment to lend. All loans will satisfy company underwriting guidelines. Information and interest rates are subject to change at any time without notice. For a complete licensing information, visit ruoff.com or call 1-800-647-8633. Equal housing lender. MLS ID 141868.
Michigan needs a rally, trailing Rutgers 74-62, 10:45 to play. The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Brian, Terry, Tony, Rob with you. And this one, Terry, as perplexing of a ball game as we've seen. Rutgers rolling right now.
Yes, they are. And I tell you what, you allowed that supporting cast to gain confidence, and now it's not all about Donald Harper and Ace Bailey. I mean, you got to worry about everyone on the court right now.
Yeah, they're 11 deep in the rotation, 4 in double figures, 5 at 8 or more. Inbound to Bailey, head of the key, jumper over Gale. It's off the front iron, rebound Golden. One of the few forced shots by Rutgers all night, and Michigan cleans it up. Kaysen accelerates and gets bumped and fouled by Jeremiah Williams. That's foul 7 on the Scarlet Knights. So LJ Kaysen, who is 1 of 2 today, came in 90% from the line. He heads to the stripe. Third on Jeremiah Williams, by the way.
Well, Michigan's got another run in them.
Critical free throws here. Michigan 16 of 22 from the line. That's 73%, but just 4 of 7 since the break. Kaysen shoots it up, front iron off, and then a loose ball foul on Danny Wolf. Second foul on Wolf, 5th on the team, and that couldn't have gone much worse. Just feels like the air is out of this Chrysler Center crowd. Michigan some full court press. Acuff past the center line. Jumping pass over to Harper. Harper he fakes a pass to Bailey. Has Golden on him on a switch. Harper considers a step back. Looping pass, caught left corner Acuff. Face guarded by Gale with 7 on the timer. Backs him down with 6. Steps back, tough fade away. It's short, rebound Danny Wolf, just number 4 for Wolf. Here come the Wolverines, down a dozen midway through this second half. Needing a win to draw even again with Michigan State in the Big Ten standings. Left wing Wolf at the left elbow. English is a pass, low block left. Golden catches, pivots, and scores off the glass. Lad Golden with 20, 74-64. Rutgers up just 10.
Well, you got to get a couple stops in a row. Get yourself back in this ball game.
Golden with his 3rd game of 20 or more in the last 4. Left wing Bailey. Guarded closely, freshman on freshman by Kaysen. Wiggles to the left, shoots a three. Off the heel, back tap, rebound secured by Gale, and then he tipped it to Wolf. Danny right to left with speed. Goes up strong, high banker, no. Follow, tap up by Kaysen. Popcorn's down. How did Kaysen do that? Michigan down 8, 74-66, 9:08 to play.
You get multiple stops right now. Been a game changer.
One stop and score away from this crowd starting to believe again. Left side Harper, around a screen from Oboli. Jumping past Bailey, slip it to Oboli at his dunk attempt, blocked by Golden. Deflects to Donaldson, feed inside Gale, reverses, scores! 74-68, a 6-0 run, halves the Rutgers lead.
Yeah, it's just simple. You get stops, you give yourself a chance to get out and run.
8:33 remaining. Oboli in between the rings for the red-clad Scarlet Knights at 500 on the year. To Harper, leans in, right elbow jumper. Plink goes out. Rebound, snaps out of there by Golden. Up ahead, Gale right to left. Behind the back dribble, loses the handle. Picked up Williams. He's darting left to right. He Euros in the lane. Shot again, blocked by Golden. Deflects to Acuff, jumping pass to Bailey. Whip it right baseline, Williams. Rutgers settles. Can Michigan get a stop again? Harper inside, underhands it Oboli, pivoting, feeds right wing Williams. Shot clock at 9. Skip it, low block right, Oboli leans in on Golden, missed the bunny, rebound Golden, snatches it away and gets fouled by Oboli.
And what an effort there by Vlad Golden. He's been everywhere.
Rutgers' 8th foul, 7:49 to play. A 1-and-1 coming up for Vlad Golden when we come back. Michigan trying to rally and get back into a tie for first place in the league. Scarlet Knights up 74-68. 7:49 left on the Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
Grab as much cash as you can with the Queen of Hearts Cash Cube at Seconding Eagles Landing Casino and Hotel. Every Friday in February from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., hourly drawings give you 60 seconds in the cube. Dive into the whirlwind to win a share of over $45,000 in cash and premium play. Snag the Queen of Hearts for an extra $500 in premium play. Only at Seconding Eagles Landing Casino and Hotel. Real fun, real friendly. Visit seconding-eagleslanding.com for complete rules and details.
John Jansen here. We cover all things Michigan athletics on our podcast channel, MGO Blue Podcast with John Jansen. In the Trenches, presented by Meyer, focuses on all things Michigan football, including exclusive interviews, game previews, and post-game episodes. Defend the Block highlights both men's and women's basketball programs, and Conquering Heroes keeps you in the loop on every team in Ann Arbor. Search MGO Blue Podcast with John Jansen wherever you get your podcast. That's MGO Blue Podcasts with John Jansen.
If your day sounds like,
we need the report ASAP,
you deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through, you deserve this rich golden lager with a crisp but refreshing taste. Or if you overcame,
2 more rings, 2 more.
you deserve this ice cold reward. Modelo, remarkable fight. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey Wolverine fans, basketball season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Michigan basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Michigan Wolverines. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
A little jolt here in Ann Arbor. A 6-0 Michigan run has helped the Wolverines cut it to 6. 74-68, 7:49 to play. And Terry, a big reason why, the play of Vlad Golden, who stands at the line, readying for a 1-and-1 where he's 4 of 5 on the night.
Yeah, well, he's making it happen on both ends of the floor. On the offensive, he's not scoring. He's keeping it alive. And down here on the defensive end, he's became a force. I mean, blocking shots, rebounding, talking about laying it on the line.
When you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the free Varsity Network app. Available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. So Vlad Golden, who leads Michigan here today with, right now is listed as 18 points, but I think he has 20. I think they mislabeled one. Shoots up the first and got it to go. 7 straight for Michigan. 74-69. Michigan down 5.
Yeah, you can just feel the defensive intensity has just picked up, and
Scarlet Knights are 6 of 24 from the floor in the second half. Second free throw is pure. 4-point game. The closest that Michigan has been since all the way back in the first half with 5 minutes to play. Full court press from the Wolverines. Williams crawls past the timeline for Rutgers to break it. To Jamichael Davis, who had a career-high 20 against Michigan back earlier this month. Just 5 today. Skip it past Somerville left wing. Closely guarded by Golden. Handoff Davis to Martini right side. Back to Davis, timer at 7. Looking left. Skips it right. Somerville with 3. Shot fake, leans in. Nowhere close. Air ball, shot clock violation. Somerville tried to lean in for the foul, but Danny Wolf stayed straight up, as did Vlad Golden. Turnover on the shot clock violation.
Hey, it's about completing plays there. I mean, Ace Baldwin got that rebound. I mean, he didn't have enough time on the shot clock, but, hey, complete the process.
Kaysen darts his way right to the lane, takes it strong. Banker, no. Follow jam attempt by Golden, no good. And the rebound down to Rutgers and Jeremiah Williams.
Yeah, good strong effort there.
Outlet pass right corner. Step back 3 ball, barely grazed front iron from Bailey. Rebound Donaldson, hits the turbo, skip it ahead to Gale, went for the behind the back pass, and it hit right to Williams. Second time that Gale has turned it over on that type of play this half. Left corner, Martini a 3, air ball, 1-hop rebound Somerville for Rutgers. Scarlet Knights save the possession. 6:35 rolling second half clock. Scarlet Knights 74, Michigan 70. Rutgers has missed its last 11 from the 4. Left corner, Bailey sizing up Gale. Skip it in Somerville. Pivots, fades, shoots. Too strong, rebound Golden. That's Vlad's 10th. He's got his 4th double-double, and his 5th game of 10-plus rebounds this year. Donaldson center circle for the Wolverines, who trail by 4. Over to the left side, Wolf. Dangerous pass got there. Wolf dribbling closely with the right hand. Shut off left elbow on a drive. Directing traffic with the timer down to 5. Wolf spinning into the lane. Shot fake. He banks. He scores! Michigan a 10-0 run. 5:50 to play. It's 74-72. Rutgers lead down to 2.
Well, you see Michigan kind of went back to their bread and butter, where they're trying to mix it up and eventually get to the 4-5 pick and roll.
High to the left, Davis. Timeout. Steve Peichel and Rutgers. Scarlet Knights only have 1 left. 5:37 to play. 74-72 Scarlet Knights. 12 straight misses for Rutgers from the floor. And certainly there have been a few open looks, but Terry, the defense first half to second half has been a massive difference. What's changed?
Yeah, well, I think you're connected now. You're talking about knowing when your rotations is there, being there on the catch, challenging, closing out. I mean, all the things that it takes to win a ball game. I mean, you're not in high school. This is college basketball at a high level. You got to be there on the catch, and Michigan has done a good job at not only contesting when those shots are coming off the glass now, they're able to get them and then get out in transition.
Wolverines coming out with Kaysen, Golden, Wolf, Donaldson, and Burnett as Tim Hardaway Jr. welcome back. Good timing for that. Getting this crowd even more revved up.
Yeah, good to see that Tim Hardaway Jr. is getting his flowers here.
Well deserved for that young man. Michigan's defense getting some flowers here from this Wolverines crowd. Can Michigan deliver another stop? Davis on the left side. Dylan Harper back in the ball game for Rutgers. He gets a handoff from Somerville. Head of the key jumper. A long 2 is a swish. A whistle. A foul comes on Rutgers. Will they count the basket?
No, I thought he waved it off. No, he might have counted that.
They do count the bucket. So 76-72, and then Lathan Somerville is called for the foul. Number 3 on him, 9th on Rutgers, and Vlad Golden heads back to the free throw line where he's 6 of 7 today. So Golden at the line for Michigan's final 1-and-1 of the night. Bends the knees, shoots it up. Front iron, no. Offensive rebound, Wolf. One dribble, right block. Push pass, right wing. Extra feed, left side, Burnett. He'll dance into the paint. Jump stop in the lane. Lean in. He's in some trouble. Pivoting, and a foul called on Martini. Foul 10 on the Scarlet Knights. So Namari Burnett has 2 free throws with the Wolverines down 76-72, 5:15 remaining.
Yeah, strong pivot there by Namari. He kind of got himself in no man's land.
Namari's been balancing that strong pivot and travel range a lot tonight.
Yeah.
We've seen him go inside more than maybe all year. It's helped him to a 15-point performance. Today he is 4 of 5 from the line, and the first one is good.
Well, since this is the Michigan broadcast, we're going to say he got fouled. I guarantee you on the Rutgers broadcast it's a travel. So
darn right about that. Martini leaves. Ace Bailey got a brief respite. He's back out there with 5:15 to play. 76-73. Michigan down 3. Burnett's second free throw. Up and pure. Scarlet Knights have missed 12 of their last 13 from the floor, and the one they made accompanied a loose ball foul that gave Michigan 2 free points. That was almost an over and back on the breaking of the press, but JaMychal Davis gets it. Center circle for the Scarlet Knights. 5 minutes to play. Rutgers lead 2. High to the right, Harper. To Bailey, guarded by Wolf. Now has Golden on him on a switch. He'll jump into a long 2. Well short. Followed his own miss, but it hit the baseline before he could get there. Back to Michigan. Down 2. 4:47 left.
I'll tell you what, Rutgers is all out of sorts right now, and that full court press is paying dividends because you got Rutgers working with a short clock once they get it across half court.
Will Cheddar in there to spell Vlad Golden. Jeremiah Williams returns for Rutgers out there with Somerville, Harper, Bailey, and Acuff. 76-74 Scarlet Knights, 4:47 to play. Michigan needs a win to bump back to a tie for first place in the league. Kaysen into the forecourt, picked up his dribble just shy of the three-point line. Over to Wolf, skip it in, Cheddar. He goes up, he floats, he scores! Michigan hits that reset button. We're tied at 76.
You're talking about digging a hole and digging yourself out of it.
4:25 remaining. The Chrysler Center crowd stands and cheers. Drive by Harper, reverses and scores over Wolf. 78-76 Scarlet Knights. Quickly the other side, left wing Burnett. Thought about a 3, instead passes left corner Wolf. He backs down Harper, spins in the lane, still dribbling, needs some help. He fades, and another foul called on Harper. Danny Wolf has 2 free throws.
Yeah, you got to feel like Rutgers on offense, they're going to Harper. Harper wants the ball in his hands, and that was a strong move he had last series down here, and you could just tell that he's going to try to put this team on his back.
And Harper did just pick up foul number 4 on his Knights with 4:03 to play. 78-76 Rutgers. Wolf 1 of 2 today from the line where he shoots 63% for the year. Shoots up the first, and he missed it short. Wolverines are 8 of 14 from the line in the second half. Cheddar leaves, Golden returns for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I love those minutes that Cheddar gave us, man.
16 points for Will in just 18 minutes. One more for Danny. It's airborne. And it misses. Offensive rebound in the grasp of Burnett. Then it was popped out of his hands, and he touched it last. So an 0 for 2 trip for a struggling Danny Wolf. Rutgers' lead maintains at 2. Inbound Harper. Michigan some full court press. Williams push past Bailey, and they get it across. Williams high on the right. Guarded closely by Burnett. Shot clock is halted at 20 on one scoreboard. Now it just flips. Here's a drive by Bailey. Reverses. Crawled off somehow. Rebound down to Wolf. Up ahead Donaldson. Michigan down 2. Media stoppage next dead ball. Right side Wolf. Handoff Donaldson. Base of the block M. Considers a drive. Terry motioning. Slow down. Donaldson takes it in. Double clutch pass left wing Burnett. He steps back. He thinks about a 3. 2-hop skip pass low block left. It's Golden. Backs down inside. Lost the handle. Picked up by Rutgers and Jeremiah Williams.
Yeah, you just got a sense that Michigan was just going too fast then. They just wanted it, and they wanted it now.
14th Michigan turnover. 78-76 Rutgers. Still do the under 4 media timeout. 3-minute mark hits now. Lob pass left wing Somerville. Handoff Acuff. Left alone. Left wing a 3. Strong. And the rebound Danny Wolf. Weak side number 8 for Danny.
Yeah, Michigan's playing with fire there. Because Acuff has been making those shots.
Scarlet Knights in the first half shot 68%. Second half, they are 24%. And Dusty May calls a timeout. 2:45 left. 78-76 Rutgers. Michigan the ball when we come back. This is Wolverines basketball from Learfield.
Neighbors help neighbors. That's why when the unexpected happens, floods, fires, or tornadoes hit, Belfour has your back. At Belfour, we are the people who live next door. Faces and names you know, right here in Michigan. For us, the only thing more important than restoring your property is helping you rebuild your life whenever disasters strike. 24/7, 365. Belfour Property Restoration. Your home, your life, our promise. Call 800-800-BELFOR or visit belfour.com.
You found the home of the Wolverines.
Right wing, a heave for the tie.
Yes, sir.
The Michigan Sports Network from Learfield.
This month, in honor of President's Day, special offers have just been announced at your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. AZ Plan customers who trade in their vehicle can lease a 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for $319 a month for 36 months with $2,079 due at signing. Or lease a 2024 Bronco Big Bend for $389 a month for 36 months with $2,339 due at signing. Payment includes waived security deposit, excludes title, taxes, and license fees. Not all lessees will qualify for Ford Credit Red Carpet Low Mileage Lease. Bronco Sport payment includes $1,500 open trade assist. Bronco payment includes $750 open trade assist. Offers end March 3rd. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Some exclusions may apply. Get to your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers during the President's Day sales event and take advantage of this $319 Bronco Sport lease offer or the $389 Bronco lease offer before it ends.
78-76 Rutgers, 2:45 to play in regulation as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield. Here in Ann Arbor, and with those 2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the second half, we're keeping it here for the rest of the game. This last call is presented by Founders Brewing Company, a proud sponsor of Michigan Athletics. It's not a Michigan game day without a Michigan-made beer. Founders Brewing Company, welcome to craft. No 3 I'd rather have that last call with than the national champ Terry Mills, our engineer Tony Butler, and our host Rob Joyce. Terry, Michigan's crawled all the way back to at one point tie it, have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Big possession out of the timeout.
Yeah, and I like the timeout by Coach Dusty May. I think he kind of seen what I seen, that the team was sped up.
The inbound, Burnett has it left wing with Golden, Wolf, Kaysen, and Donaldson. Golden spins by Somerville, jams it with a right hand. We're tied at 78 in a blur. Golden took it to the cup.
Glad Golden has been golden here today.
22 and 10, a monster-sized double-double for the fifth-year grad students. Right side, Harper playing with 4 fouls. Kick it left corner, in rhythm, Williams, 3 for the lead, is short. Rebound by Burnett, reeling it in for Michigan. 2:07 to play. Michigan hasn't led since 35-34 with 6.5 to play in the first half. Donaldson center circle, gazes to his head coach. Darts to the left wing, recoils high on the left. Passes in between the circles. Wolf with the shot clock at 8 around a screen from Golden. Wolf dances right of the lane, steps back, jumping past left pocket. Up fake by Burnett, takes it strong left baseline. Shot clock at 2, over to Wolf, catches left point at 3 at the buzzer. Rattled it out. Rebound down to Rutgers and Harper. 1:36 left. Michigan is 4 for 20 from deep. 78 all. Minute 30 left. Left wing, it's Bailey. Backing down Donaldson, who let the chair kind of fall from underneath, but he's whistled for a foul. It is just the 6th, so it is an inbound for Rutgers. Michigan in the double bonus with 1:27 left in the game, tied at 78.
Yeah, good defensive series there by Rutgers last series.
Donaldson's 3rd foul. Tyson Acuff back in for Rutgers. The Detroit native spells Jamichael Davis. Lob in to Harper, catches in front of Burnett, over to the left side, jumper up and strong from Somerville, who has a career-high 17. He misfires there. Michigan the rebound, 1:15 left, 78 all.
Yeah, they almost caught Michigan sleeping on that inbound.
Right wing Wolf. Around a screen from Golden, wheels into the paint, double clutch, and he gets fouled on a reach-in by Bailey. That's Ace Bailey's 3rd.
Yeah, the old money play, 4-5 pick and roll.
And for Michigan, the money play of getting to the free throw line. Free throw shots 31 and 32 coming up for Michigan.
Well, you know what? It means nothing if you can't step up here and capitalize on it. I mean, you're getting exactly what you wanted. And don't allow the free throw line to come back and haunt you.
And remember, Wolf missed 2 earlier in this half from the line on one trip. 1:05 left, 78 all. Wolf 3 dribbles, bends the knees, hoists, and missed it short again. He's 1 of 5 from the line today. 78 all. Michigan in the double bonus.
Yeah, let's go, Danny. You're better than that. He's better than that.
For the lead, the 2nd free throw. Bullseye. 79-78 Michigan. Its first lead since 35-34. With 65 seconds to play here at Chrysler.
Yeah, you gotta feel like this has got something to do with Harper, so.
He's tied for the team lead with 17.
See what LJ has for him.
Harper dancing left side, has Golden on him on a switch to Bailey straight on against Wolf. Drives right of the lane, jump stop, fades away from 8, swishes it down. 45 seconds left, 80-79, Rutgers with the lead. Man. Here's Donaldson into the forecourt.
Man, that was a move there by Ace Bailey. I mean, he got everybody in the building to go for that fake.
Donaldson on the right wing. Crosses over against Williams, leans in, banks, and scores with 31.1 left from down 1 to up 1. Timeout, Michigan. The Wolverines crawl back in front. Trey Donaldson trying to summon what he did against Penn State here at Chrysler Center 1 month ago today. He scores to give Michigan a 1-point lead.
Yeah, I tell you what, Michigan finds themselves in these type of games, and I tell you what, they found ways to win them. So they've been here. You can say that we're seasoned.
Michigan's last 8 wins have come by 4 points or less. Looking for another one here as we spotlight today's best in the game, brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to be Wolverines. Terry, who's your best in the game tonight?
Oh, Vlad Golden, no doubt. I mean, Michigan wouldn't be in this position right now if it wasn't for Vlad Golden. He almost single-handedly, from a defensive standpoint, got Michigan back in this ballgame.
So a reset with 31.1 left. Shot clock still available, but it's at 30, so it's negligible. Michigan up 81-80. Wolverines in the double bonus. Michigan has committed just 6 second-half fouls, so a 1-1 for Rutgers on the next Michigan infraction. Each team with 1 timeout left. Possession arrow favors the homestanding Wolverines, who would be in a tie for first place with Michigan State if they can hold on. Rutgers hasn't sealed its Big Ten tournament slot.
Yeah, well, you got to be locked in right now. LJ Kaysen needs to be locked in. Roddy Gale needs to be locked in.
In between the circles, Bailey jets his way to the right pocket, picks up his dribble, spins it past, bobbled but caught by Williams left wing. To the free throw line, shot fake, No dice, right wing, Acuff a three for the lead. No, but a foul called. Trey Donaldson fouls Tyson Acuff with 12.2 left. And Acuff, a 76% free throw shooter, who's here in his home area, the Kaz Tech product, has 3 free throws with 12.2 left on Donaldson's 4th of the game. Talk about pressure packed for Acuff. 3 dribbles, shoots the first, misses it long. Acuff, just his 22nd free throw of the season. Remember, he was a high-usage, elite scorer at Eastern Michigan the last couple of years. Shot a ton more free throws than he has here in an ancillary role with Rutgers.
Yeah, the crowd kind of came to life, and I think the Michigan fan base might have had a little something to do with that.
The second of 3 is good. 81-81, 12.2 left. Gale leaves, Burnett returns for Michigan. Wolverines have a timeout to use. We'll see if they do with 12.2 left. Michigan has Donaldson, Kaysen, Burnett, Golden, and Wolf on the floor.
Yeah, just make sure you get this rebound. I'm quite sure Michigan will use their timeout.
For the lead. Yes, Acuff nails it. He bounces back from the miss to start with 2 big makes. Here, back in Southeast Michigan, Acuff heads to the bench. And in comes Jamichael Davis. So Davis, Williams, Harper, Bailey, and Somerville. 12 seconds left. Michigan doesn't call timeout. Donaldson into the forecourt. Feed right wing, Burnett. Almost walked with it. Passes to Donaldson with 5. Now with 4. A timeout by Dusty May. 3.3 left. He hated everything about that possession, and he smartly took his final timeout.
Yeah, what a smart call there. I mean, this team was all out of sorts there.
Steve Peichel was out toward half court begging for a travel call that never came. And again, it was that pivot versus travel line, the gray area that Burnett's been on a lot today. 3.3 left, Terry. Where does Dusty May and the Wolverines go?
Oh, man. God, your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to be honest with you. But I tell you what, it's going to be something good. And I'd imagine it's going to be something going to the basket. To either draw and kick, but I don't think we're just going to come out here and start settling right now. Try to draw a foul or something.
They're going to look at the monitor. I think they might put a little bit of time left on the clock. It currently stands at 3.3, 82-81 Rutgers. Michigan out of timeouts. Rutgers has 1. Wolverines have trailed for 26 minutes in this game. They have only had 2 leads in the second half. Both were by a single tally. And here they are with now 3.6 seconds. So 0.3 of a second added. We'll see if that matters. Michigan State, a half game up on Michigan. They won it on a 60-footer by Trey Holloman in College Park yesterday. Michigan doesn't need a 60-footer, but they need a bucket. Down 1, 3.6 left. With Gale inbounding to Donaldson, Burnett, Wolf, or Golden.
Yeah, I think anything that you're going to with Vlad Golden, it would have to be a lob toward the rim. He's not one of those players that can create, so.
Williams, Davis, Harper, Somerville, and Bailey on the floor here for Rutgers. 3.6 left, and Steve Peichel, as you probably could have guessed, calls a timeout. For Steve Peichel's entire career, he's based his coaching around having a better defensive team than offensive team. This is for just the second time in Steve Peichel's coaching career that his team has a better offensive efficiency metric in KenPom to defense. This is a team that scores a lot more than defends, but they still have that ability in them.
Yeah, well, just like you just said, when you talk about Coach Steve Peichel, that's his identity, is to get after you defensively. So he's had to change his whole identity and his whole team format. But I guess you got to do that when you got 2 top 5 NBA prospects.
3.6 remaining in the second half. Rutgers 82, Michigan 81. Wolverines' last 8 victories have come by 4 points or less. But remarkably, Terry Mills, none of them have come by one. They're down one now. Maybe, just maybe, they can complete that puzzle and walk off with a win here in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, no better time than right now.
Gale again sets a quarterback it into the maize and blue. Same quartet waiting for it. Donaldson, Burnett, Wolf, and Golden.
Yeah, and Steve Pikel called timeout. Michigan changed their formation, so they're running something totally different.
Grant bothers Gale, looking in. Fires Wolf on the right wing, splits two, over to Burnett, left wing, a three for the win.
3
days after his worst game of the year, Damari Burnett walks off with a Michigan winner on a 25-foot splash here in the pool party at Chrysler.
Man, just like they drew it up. Damari Burnett, man, unbelievable. And just look at his demeanor. He's walking around like, I meant to do that. Let's not jump around. Act like you've been there before.
9 straight wins by 4 or less. Michigan calls check on Michigan State's buzzer beater. And we're no better than when we started at the beginning of this Big Ten race. Michigan even with Michigan State again at 14-3. 84-82, Michigan a winner. Post-game show. Rob, Joyce, good luck, dude. This is Michigan basketball from Learfield.
Experiencing a Wolverines game is a lot like life. We honor traditions. We shed tears for a loss, but also for a